Hey, what's going on, you guys? Final Boss here, and today I've been playing with the Trifecta. So I kind of incorporated an extra spell in for the pump instead of electing for the pump. Because it's just so hard to get a pump down. I mean, if you get a pump down, you're going to win regardless of practically any decent deck that if you have a solid strategy with, it's going to really give you the competitive edge to win. But yeah, let's go on ahead and open up the 12 wins. I did lose to a Lava Hound deck, but I started playing ladder matches, so I lost all the replays on that. But I did beat a couple other Lava Hounds after that, so we got 22,000 gold, 3 mini P.E.K.K.A.s, Ice Gold. As you can see, I also have a substantial amount of gold, so I've been playing a lot of grand challenges. It's just a way that I can have another outlet for me to have fun in the game. I really enjoy the grand challenges and learning how to beat meta decks, creating my own decks, and I think that's the reason why you guys kind of maybe like my channel, or maybe you guys have enjoyed some of my content. I don't know, my ladder play, or have some success. So we have 4 executioners here. Maybe we'll get, nope, we're gonna get some more epic 7 crossbows, X-bows, X-boned. All right. So since I don't have any play with the trifecta, I'm gonna go on ahead and get into a few matches here. You're not gonna be able to see the 12 wins. Like I said, I was getting into some nitty gritty matches here. So let me go on ahead and we'll go on ahead and say go on ahead one more time. So we got the deck selected here. We're gonna go on ahead and hit that battle button, and we're gonna see. Let me just get my volume up a little bit here. And so yeah, so guys, this is more of like a control deck. What you really want to do is just sit here and just kind of chill out, and not really do too much. It's not a hardcore hog push deck. We'll get my poison ready to go over here. So really don't have much to go on over that. So we're gonna have to zap there. I could have just sat there and waited. I really didn't want to. I think those little skellies. If I'm wrong, yep, I'm wrong. I've been wrong before, so I'll be wrong again. So he's probably going to think that he is good there. He's not good because I'm going to log that all away. And I'm not really afraid to take any of his little chip damage. Like I said, let me slide it up in there. And let's make sure that that furnace does not target us. We're going to go on ahead and get a decent sized push here. We're going to see where this is going to go. He's probably going to most likely drop a knight. No, he's not. He's going to end up taking that damage in our... that is awesome. Alright, so let's address this first. And let's see if we can pull our hog away over here. Make sure the knight dies from that. We might actually get a hit in. Maybe not. And if we do not kill the princess here, we are going to drop the Valkyrie down and slice and dice our way over here into victory lane. Alright, so he should be dropped. I don't think he has his knight back in cycle. I don't think that it was a good move on his part. If I need to, I might just poison here. I'm not sure if he has rocket or what his spell is, but I'd like to just inflict as much damage as I possibly can. But I'm going to just go on ahead and do this here. He might shoot off a rocket. Yep. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and hit him right here with the poison. Poison that bad boy down. And we're going to wait 3, 2, 1. And we're going to log that away. Now we're going to get our zap ready for the Skarmy. Yep. See, this is just so predictable, guys, that you can get this thing down to a science. So don't really have to worry about too much over here. If I need to, I can go on ahead and put my musketeer in the back. Might just go on ahead and set up a... Oh, that might have been a bad log. No, that's a decent log. Dece for sure. At this point, he's probably like, oh man. Alright, let's get this down over that. Alright, good game. I wasn't paying attention to the time, or I wouldn't have poisoned over there on that side, but whatever. Handled that very easily, and that's kind of what you're going to encounter a lot with this deck. It's just if you meet up against a zap bait deck, it's just going to be super easy wins. But you have to play it super slow, methodical. Don't put the Valkyrie down and do Hog Rider. It's just slow, slow deck. So just if I have to, if I have to, yeah. So I mean, even if the Electro Wizard gets dropped or whatever, it's going to work out really nicely for you. So we're playing against Alpha Johnny here. I might do a hog push here, but I'm not going to invest too much. He's going to put his Electro Wizard down here. All right. Our Skellies did not get in front. Unfortunately, over here we are kind of lucky. Mr. Johnny is oh crap. Let's not get involved with the Executioner. We will take a couple hog hits from a level 6. But just because he's level 6 does not mean that we should count him down and out by any means. I'm going to go on ahead and poison that. He's got a princess. I'm assuming he has some kind of bait. He does not. He has a ice golem. So we do not know his entire deck here. So I don't want to get too crazy. If he's going to put a furnace down, we can get positive elixir trade. Okay, we are dealing with the bait deck. All right. Ooh, well played there. Well played, Johnny. So maybe we can outcycle his. He made a mistake there. Give him an oops. Not sure if he has rocket or what Mr. Johnny has, but I feel okay putting a musketeer down in the back. We're gonna be able to slow roll this bad boy. Hopefully he does not shoot off a rocket. He's already down in elixir, so we're going to go ahead and put a Valkyrie in a weird placement. If we need to, all right. I think he's broke right now. I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Okay. Well played, Johnny. I don't see him having any kind of chance here at all, to be honest. Yeah, bad log. What's his? We got his elixir count down here. Now we're gonna put some. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our Valkyrie down here. Now we're gonna go ahead and put our Musketeer over there. Now we got the Trifecta rocking. Look at that. Great zap scenario. We're going to go on ahead and drop the poison down into his face. We're going to just chip away over there with that. He shouldn't have enough for a hog. If he is, he's going to be broke. He's going to be broke. I'm so bad. I'm so bad with these. Alright, so we got... Have not seen much of... Alright, we got our zap ready here. That's going to be nice. Give him a good game. Alright. Thanks, man. Good luck. Alright, so Trifecta's working. I mean, even if he had tournament standard cards, it would not have mattered. Like I said, just play this deck nice and slow. It's going to equal wins. I know you're supposed to watch the Shadow on the Goblin Barrel, guys. I do get it. I do know the concept of watching the Goblin Barrel, but yeah, I don't know. I completely mess it up sometimes, just because I don't know. I just do. Okay, the Goblin Barrel can be tricky. All right, we're playing some guy from the Warrior Chinese clan. But I mean, the practically most of the decks that you're gonna see right now are the bait decks. Kind of feel like a jerk face for creating some of this, but I did get my Goblin Gang maxed out first, and I did make the all right, we're gonna put our Valkyrie in the back. Electro Wizard runs pretty fast, so he's gonna get here sooner. We're gonna make sure that we can handle this over here, and our tower is locked onto that. I had to go on ahead and zap that just because I had no other spells. We're going to get some decent chip in here. And if we need to, I can log. Okay, wow, he's got a heavy deck. I did not expect that he was going to do that, but we did get some substantial amount of damage here. Not going to really mess with too much of that. Whoa, okay, cool. So just playing smooth, steady, slow. This guy's got a very interesting deck. He probably realizes now that I am using Trifecta. Maybe not. I don't know. You never know these things. Let's get the Valkyrie in here. Okay. And now we are going to push. I got my zap ready just so we can get an extra hit in. That zap gave me the win on the tower there. Played that nicely. If he decides that he wants to put a mini P.E.K.K.A down, we're going to go ahead and start another push on this side. I do have my Inferno ready for him. I don't know if this is a rage quit or what. It looks like a rage quit. All right, thank you, sir. Well, I was going to end it at three wins, but since he rage quit, we should go on ahead and do another match, shouldn't we? I think we should. Good game, sir, and good luck. All right, so like I said, these are very smooth and easy wins. Have plenty of room there for an Inferno and a Musketeer on the opposite side. If you let the Lava Hound kind of pass through almost about half point, the Loon will then separate to the Inferno, and then you can address everything with the Musketeer on the back right, which puts the Lightning out of range. So that's just a little tip there. Just a tip. All right. Raz Khalifa. It's like Wiz Khalifa. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. All right, so we got poison. We're going to go ahead and get our poison down so we can mitigate some of this damage here. I might push the right lane just with a single hog. See if we can bypass that. Okay, we are not. All right. He just kind of just did an all in, and now I am kind of have a Valkyrie here. I could sit here and wait. My zap is almost up. We're going to go on ahead and give that nice zap. We did miss one of the goblins, but that's good because the goblins are going to get in the back here. Man, I'm about to have to eat this here, but he has a terrible placement for the fire spirits. So we're going to go on ahead and take out the fire spirits, and he's going to take out our musketeer, and we are behind. So his aggression's actually paid off. I don't know if he'll actually address us with anything. I guess he will. Alright. He could put his goblin gang in the back. So this is kind of where like you kind of wish you had a cannon, because the cannon does way better for the hog rider. I still feel like he's broke again, but maybe I should have recharged. I don't know. We're going to zap all that way. We don't want to take any chip damage from him. Alright, this is the problem here. We're going to poison that away. I guess I was behind an elixir. I didn't think I was behind an elixir, but I guess I am. It's always nice to know. Alright, let's put our one elixir skeletons down so we don't end up losing our tower. I kind of feel like just pushing the other lane. Let's see if we can get like a really good poison in. Alright, this could be the tower here. It should be. Alright, I think a poison, log, and a zap is going to do it. Good game. Alright, so that was a really close match. That was a really good match. That was let me tell him, well played and good luck. That was a really good match. That deck was very interesting. Let's take a look at that. So he didn't have a lot of zap bait. Let's take a look. 6,000. Okay. Still played it really well. That deck was really cool. But like I said, the traditional, so we really need 3 spells here. If you wanted to go super spell crazy because you're tired of losing to bait, you could put Fire Spirits in there. Or you could even put Fire Spirits in for log if you do not have a log. So you could actually keep this all commons and rares if you guys are looking for answers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love Trifecta. I was so happy that whenever I made this that I got 12 wins in the Grand Challenge with it. I've been having, I had a serious tilt yesterday to Zap Bait. Can't lie, it got real. So looking for answers, 3 spells is a really good answer. Inferno just, it just kind of kills everything, but not having the pump here, you really can't play this deck aggressive. I cannot stress that enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. And FYI, I got a crazy hog deck that I just made, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Peace out, guys.